What's going on, everybody? American Football Network here today. And today we're bringing you our 2023 Buffalo Bills mock draft. But before we get started, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Help me reach my goal of 675 subscribers by the end of February. Help us hit that. Check out the description where you can find links to our podcast, our website, our Patreon page, Cash App, Venmo. And also check out the description where you can find the link to our basketball channel. So help support us on there, help support us with all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So the Bills have, as you can see, 6 picks. They have 27, 59, 91, 130, 139, and 205. So we're getting started here. First pick coming up at number 27, and just the guy I want is sitting right there at 15. There's a chance he may be gone. If he is gone, I would go with Jahmyr Gibbs, but Bijan Robinson at 15, ranked 15th. I think he's higher than that. I think he's a top 10 player in the draft. He won't go top 10, but he's a top 10 player in the draft, and I'm going to take him at 27. This is one thing the Bills have really lacked is an explosive run game. They've never really had a good run game in recent years. Over like the last 5 years, they haven't really had a good run game. Really since LaShawn McCoy, I would say they haven't had a really good run game. Bijan Robinson's the type of guy, 20, 30 years ago, he's the number one pick in the draft, no doubt. But the way the NFL's changed, the loss in value of running backs, Bijan Robinson's going to fall to, I would say, at least the mid-teens, probably into the 20s. He's probably going to fall, but I mean, this dude is an electric running back. He will completely change the running back room in Buffalo and give them a top-tier running back in Bijan Robinson. I mean, he'll be a 1,000-yard rusher if he gets the ball enough. That is the question: are they going to run the ball enough? But if they do, he'll have 1,000 yards, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So now, with the next pick at 59, I'm going to go with a guy that they have ranked farther down at 90, but I think he's better than Cedric Tillman and Rashee Rice, and I'm going with Nathaniel Tank Dell, the wide receiver from Houston. I think this is a dude that doesn't get out of the second round. We saw him at the Senior Bowl. Nobody could cover him. I think in the Combine he's going to shoot up even more. I think Nathaniel Dell is a great receiver, and at some point the Bills are probably going to have to move on from Stephon Diggs. So Nathaniel Dell, and while they still have Diggs, Dell is a great receiver to pair with Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs. I believe Gabe Davis is a free agent. Let me see. Let me check real quick. Sorry about that. I can't remember if he is. So he'll be a free agent not this year, but next year in 2024. So for a year, you'll have Diggs, Dell, and Gabe Davis. Let me see when Diggs is – so Diggs will be a free agent in 2028, but he may get traded before then. Who knows? Just with his contract may be too big for him, so they may trade him. But still, you having Dell and Diggs and potentially Davis, that's going to be an incredible wide receiver group, especially when you add in Bijan Robinson at running back and you got Josh Allen at quarterback. Dangerous offense there for Buffalo. But I'm going on the defensive side of the ball here at 91. I'm going with Henry To'oTo'o, linebacker from Alabama. I think he's a very talented linebacker, very smart linebacker, can play man, can play zone. Very good inside linebacker here, and I think he could really help this Buffalo defense out a lot. So now for the Bills, it's a little bit of a tough situation here when you look at the Bills. They may end up cutting Mitch Morse. And so if they do cut Mitch Morse, I could see them taking John Michael Schmitz early on. But a guy I'm going to go with here to replace Mitch Morse is Olusegun Oluwatimi from Michigan. He was an All-American center at Virginia 2 years ago, transferred to Michigan, had a great season there. I think this is a guy that could, he can play some guard too. I think he's a very talented guy. and I would like him to help this offensive line out for the Bills a lot. Now we're going with cornerback for the Bills, and we're going with Riley Moss, the corner out of Iowa. This is also a guy who could play a little bit of safety. I think he would be a big pickup for the Bills secondary. Like I said, he can play some safety, he can play some cornering, he can play man, he can play zone. Very good play recognition, very talented guy, very experienced guy as well out of Iowa. I think that would be a big get for the Bills defense and really help their secondary out. And so the last pick for the Bills is going to be pick number 205. Let's see, there's a lot of people on the board. Jaden Hazelwood wouldn't be a bad pick at receiver. I've already taken a receiver, so I don't want to go in that direction. I may end up having to, though, as there may not really be anybody else worth taking here. Let's see who all's available. I'm going to go with Keandre Coburn, the D lineman from Texas. I think this dude is an outstanding defensive lineman. I think that getting him at 205, which I think he's probably going to go in the fourth round. He's probably there. I don't think he's going to fall to 205 once, combine and all that stuff. He'll start moving up some boards more. But yeah, I mean, he's an incredible defensive lineman. I mean, this dude is going to come in and give him a year to development, put him in as a depth guy, maybe even start him some games in year one. But year two, he's going to be a starter, and he's just going to continue to progress and go up from there and just get better over the course of his career. He's an outstanding defensive lineman out of Texas, and I think he could really help this Bills defense out. So to recap the draft, at 27, we took Bijan Robinson. At 59, Nathaniel Dell, wide receiver from Houston. 91, Henry To'oTo'o, linebacker from Alabama. At 130, we took Olusegun Oluwatimu, the center, but I think he can play some guard out of Michigan. 139, Riley Moss, cornerback from Iowa. And at 205, Keandre Coburn, the D lineman from Texas. So that wraps today's video up. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know what you thought of the mock draft. Help me reach my goal of 675 subscribers by the end of February. Also, check out the podcast, the website, if you want to watch us and see our content in other ways than just YouTube. Check out the Patreon page, the Cash App, and the Venmo. Those links are in the description as well if you're interested in supporting the show. Also, we will be doing a auction of some trading cards, some sports cards. So make sure you stay tuned for that. You can check out the community page on our or the community tab on our channel page to see some of the options that are going to be coming up for those. And we'll also be doing a bunch of mock draft stuff as we get closer with Chicago Sports Network, as me and him are in the Huddle Report competition again. So we'll be competing against guys like Peter Schrager and Mel Kiper and Todd McShay and guys like that. So we'll be doing that. So make sure you guys check us out and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. I appreciate